Welcome back to another GR86 Cup lap guide. This week we're at Tsukuba, and I don't know what it is about this place, but I just absolutely love driving this GR86 Cup around this track. I've already put in a lot of time around here, but fortunately it has paid off and we do have the fastest lap, at least on Garage 61. So let me share the tips and tricks that I have for putting in a fast lap around here. So as we come out of the final corner and into the front straight, we are already hurtling into the tight 180-degree turn 1. I take a really wide line through turn 1 because I want to carry as much speed on entry as possible and get a really nice late apex so we can get a great exit. To set this corner up, I start all the way over on the left-hand side, but before I hit the brakes, I turn in so that my nose is pointing just to the left of these two white tire bundles in front of us. Then as we're pointing at those bundles, I hit the brakes hard, relying on the ABS to keep us from locking up, but really focusing on keeping my car pointed in a straight line towards these tire bundles so that we don't spin out. And as we're braking in a straight line, I begin downshifting into second gear and then slowly start peeling off the brake as we turn into the corner. But as we downshift from second gear into first gear, the car will go from understeer into oversteer. So if you look down in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see that while I'm still trail braking, I'm already applying a bit of throttle just to help balance the rear of the car. And as we come closer to the apex, you can see that I'm still overlapping that gas and brake all the way to about here, when I finally get off the brake pedal and hit the gas hard to give us a nice exit and a nice apex. Upshifting into second gear and trying to take a narrow line through these two corners here and setting up a tight left-hand hairpin. Into this corner, I'm focusing on braking as late as possible and timing my downshift into first gear perfectly so we can carry a lot of speed on entry and get a really good exit. To set this corner up, I'm pointing my nose just at the offset between these two tire bundles. And then I'm going to be braking just before this change in pavement color. Again, a hard brake where we're relying on the ABS to slow us down. I begin turning it as we're still in second gear, peeling off the brake but carrying trail brake all the way into the apex. A late downshift into first gear. We're going to just touch our left front tire on this apex curb and then hesitate for a second before getting on the throttle, using all of the road on the right-hand side and hustling the car back to the left to set up this fast right-hander. It's just going to be an early lift to help rotate the car on entry before getting back to throttle hard as we get through the apex. So we're going to turn into the corner and immediately start peeling off the gas. But we're only going to about 30% and then we're immediately back on throttle as we kiss our right front tire on the apex curb, using off the road on the left-hand side, and then immediately turning back to the left-hand side. But being gentle with our hands, we don't want to scrub the tires and cause understeer as we head into the final hard braking zone on the lap. Through this right-hander, we're keeping it tight to the apex and focusing on getting on the throttle very early because it leads onto a long straight. To set this corner up, I'm braking just before the end of this green curbing in front of us. It's a hard brake all the way to 100% pressure, and I'm angling my nose towards this apex curb in front of us. And as we get to this curb, I downshift into first gear and begin peeling off the brake so that I can trail brake all the way into the apex. But as you saw previously, I already have a significant overlap between my gas and my brake pedal, again, just to help balance the car as we come in towards the apex. But as we get into the apex and I finally get off the brake, I'm hard on the throttle in first gear, up into second gear. We're going to go into third gear after that. One chance to take a deep breath on this lap before going into the final corner, which is a fast, long duration right-hander. The key to this corner is to use a late and sharp trail brake to help rotate the car on entry, and then be patient on throttle so that we're not understeering on the exit. To set this corner up, I'm looking for this blue tire bundle on the left, and I'm going to be turning in about 5 tire bundles before that. So we turn in, and then it's a really late lift off the throttle and a sharp application of the brakes. We're going to see, I'm going to get a kick of oversteer, which is exactly what I want. We did turn in slightly too early though. We can see I'm hitting that apex right about here. I'd like to hit it maybe 20 meters further down the road and be slightly wider on entry. But we're already slowly getting back to throttle, trying not to induce any understeer, and we're going to come across the line to set a 101.820 Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate the support. I hope you have a fantastic week of racing and this video was helpful. And I hope to see you guys next time.
You